My name's Iman Saeed. I'm 23, I'm Kashmiri British. My brand Clean Sheets is a sustainably sourced, ethically sourced women's wear line. It's for my girls who just love what they wear and feel good in what they wear and love themselves in what they wear.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for coming down to Guap Studios today. My name is Jide
And Ibrahim.
and we're the co-founders of Guap magazine. So we've been doing this for about 5 years or so now. And you know, of course, we're young entrepreneurs just like yourself. And yeah, this opportunity is us basically partnering with Reebok to give you guys the chance to win 5K, also get a mentorship package and the chance to collaborate with Reebok, of course, on your idea. And of course, you know, loads of people entered and yours is one of the best. So you've made it to this point, and today is all about us just hearing a bit more about what you do, a bit more about yourself and a bit more about the brand. And of course, you know, let us know the type of legacy you would like to leave behind with this project. So we'll let you take it away.
So Clean Sheets, it's a ethically sourced, sustainably sourced and most importantly transparently sourced women's wear label. It's for girls who just want to get out the door and look good and not fuss too much about what they're in. A few months ago I kind of saw like a lot of really negative things about the fashion industry and its effect on the environment, and there was just a lot of stuff building up about how workers are being treated and the whole supply chain. And I was just like, this just is wrong, isn't it? Like, this shouldn't be happening. And so I thought I'd make a tweet just on my small Twitter with like 400 followers and see basically if anyone cared about this, if anyone would be kind of interested in a brand that promoted these things. Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to do something where the mission is to make sustainable women's wear more wearable, but more fun and like more accessible to people. So, first of all, is Clean Sheets got clean receipts or no receipts, which means if we can't do something cleanly, we're not going to do it. So, what does cleanly actually mean then? So, first of all, like I said, it's about transparency. The supply chain and the manufacturer, like, it is the product. What you see when you put this on, like, it's not just this, like, it's everyone before. Like, it's the person who got the fabric, the person who stitched it together, even the delivery guy. You're investing in those people when you buy anything, especially fashion. So I was thinking, like, when you click on a product, let's say on a website, when you're swiping through the pictures, you're also going to swipe through, maybe you see one picture and then a fact about the materials, and then you see another picture and then a fact about who made it and where it was made. It's about making the process part of the product. And like I said, so more to do with transparency, it's also got to be clean sheets, got clean defeats. So if we can't do something to the standard like that we envisioned, like let's say we could only get organic instead of recycled, let's say, we're just honest about it. We just say like we couldn't get this, but this is what we did instead to get close. And just let people make their own decisions basically. So then sustainability. So sustainability is actually quite a complicated kind of issue. And then ethics. So a lot of brands just kind of like lump in ethics with sustainability. So they like, it gives them, I feel like it gives them a way to kind of just like push it to the side. But I feel like it's just as important as like not doing damage on the environment. And I just put a few questions here that people should be asking in terms of ethics. And this is for like all parts of the chain. For example, is everyone being paid a living wage? Are the factories decent? Are the manufacturers encouraging any like social initiatives or anything? So that's just a few like ideas I was thinking about. Last point is that it's clean sheets for clean freaks. So people are of my generation, around our generation, they really like care. I think they really care more about these things, like actively seeking out things that are A, good for the environment, and B, not exploitative of people in the chains. But the problem is like it's just not. There's no entry point for people who like who aren't millionaires basically, or like. But it's not just price. There's also issues like representation. So like a lot of these brands, like particularly high-end brands, like they don't have people of color, like, or they have like one token like person of color in their campaigns and stuff, which is just like come on. How are we not over this yet? But anyway, and then sizing. So especially for women's wear, there's kind of like a cut-off point where more plus-size women just aren't like included. So I think that's something that I want to work on as well. So my first collection, I want it to be, so it's called the Laundrette Collection. It's themed around laundrette. I spent a lot of time in uni in the laundrette when my washing machine was broken. And there's just all types of people in there. There's all types of clothes floating around. Just took inspiration from that. So I want to work with this non-profit women's collective I found in Rajasthan in India. It's like a little village, and they kind of like train women in this village who don't have any other skill, who probably didn't like go to school past like the age 12, like train them and like help them build like lives for themselves in their communities. It's pretty sick. And in terms of materials, I want to do the best I can to make things either fully or part recycled and upcycled. Yeah, so these are 3 pieces I'm looking at initially for the collection. So the crop top, I think that was like really essential for me because a lot of these women's wear brands, they have basics that are either boring or just like bad quality. And I think that it's not that hard to make a crop top that like is both, I think. So that's definitely something we should have put in. And this is something that I haven't had a sample made for yet, but it's just something that I'm quite excited about because I found this like really sick vintage fabric. It's like canvas but super soft, so it stays where it is. So it basically means that you can still make this like really like nice feminine like silhouette for the dress, but it's also like when you move around it's not going to like come up or be like going all over the place, so you can just get on with things. So what do I need the funding and mentorship for? So of course my last collection, which I showed you, I want to be able to buy stock to actually get it out there in people's wardrobes, which is like a big chunk of cost. But also like I want to be able to like make opportunities for other creative people. So that might be like freelance artists, freelance designers, freelance photographers once like I can get the samples and stuff in. And then in terms of the mentorship, like I said, sustainability and ethics is quite a complicated issue. And there's like a lot of like hurdles to overcome. So learning more from a bigger brand on how they've like worked on these issues, because I have seen that Reebok has done like quite a bit of work on this. That's important to me. And also like as a business gets bigger, I want to learn, because the priorities of the company are so like strong and fixed. I want to learn that when the company gets bigger, how can you not lose all of that just to the size. Clean sheets online. I obviously want to be able to deliver like a really cool, clean, sleek app and website. So that's definitely, I'll put money towards like a developer and that stuff, technical stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Questions.
Yes.
My first question is, so what legacy do you want to leave with Clean Sheets?
I want to leave a message that when you buy anything or you like even interact with anyone, like there's way more to it than like what you see or what you get out of that thing. Like there's a whole bunch of people that go into like what you do, and people shouldn't have to be searching to find like what their thing actually is. So that's what I want to leave behind. That's probably the main thing.
Awesome. What kind of educational background you have when it comes to like fashion and stuff, and has it helped you so far on like your journey?
Yeah, so I literally have no educational background in fashion whatsoever. So I graduated from a maths degree a few months ago actually. A lot of the kind of traditional things they try and push on you when you do like like a traditional degree is like, oh, you should do finance, you should do banking, like blah blah blah. It's just like this is not for me. I'm not dissing it, but it's just not for me at all. I trained, like I basically like learned how to do a lot of the illustrations and stuff. Yeah, I am like a logical person. Like 9 times out of 10, I'll pick my head over my heart. And with this, my head was basically saying like, So you don't have the money to do this. You don't have connections in this. You don't know anyone who's doing anything like this. Just allow it. But then my heart was like, this is a good idea. You've got something here, like you should just do it. And I think this was like the one time when my heart like won over, and I was like, let me just like work on this. And then I saw the Reebok opportunity come up, and I was like, wow, this is like perfect timing.
Yeah. Dope. I don't even think I have any other questions. Yeah. I think it was really clear.
Yeah.
I really can see where this would fit in the world, and I think it's really important. So yeah, like, well done.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure. Yeah, cool.
So my highlight of the presentation process, it was just being able to get to share why I care so much about this, and like try and make other people like feel how much I care and how much I think this is gonna make sustainable fashion more accessible to people and just do better for sustainable fashion. Clean sheets is for the people. So the price is for the people, the sizing is for the people, and the representation is for the people. So we want you to find some of yourself in there, but also find a part of you that cares about the world and cares about the people and cares about even people across the world that might be stitching your clothes together. So I just want to tell them that like this is for them. It's not for someone elite or it's just for people who want to be themselves and love fashion.